Hello, everyone. Welcome to another middle of the week. My name is Michael Halfield, the lead pastor at the Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church, and I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're enjoying this time of year. It's the last week of May. Summer is upon us. I'm doing great. I hope you are too. Wanted to share a Bible text with you, a very important one, and one that maybe people don't think about as much. I want to talk about the end of the Old Testament. The Old Testament, with so many wonderful books, wonderful prophecies pointing forward and also pointing us back. And that's exactly how it ends. In the last book of the Old Testament, the book of Malachi, it ends like this. Malachi chapter 4, starting in verse 4, it says, "Remember the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded him in Horeb for all Israel." So as this chapter is ending, as this book is ending, as this testament is ending, God says through the prophet, remember the past, remember the law of Moses, remember what I've done and what I gave to Moses to guide you. So God says, remember to look back. Then he continues and says, "But behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord." So now God says, not only in the past, but looking forward, I'm going to send you Elijah. Now, Elijah, of course, was a mighty prophet who was taken to heaven without seeing death. And of course, we find him appearing to Jesus in the New Testament. So we know that was just an amazing continuation of his story. So we're reminded to look back to the law of Moses, God's guidance there, and reminded to look forward, to anticipate what's coming. So Elijah, the coming of Elijah, says he will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the hearts of the children to the fathers. What a beautiful way to end the Old Testament, reminding us of what God has done in the past. Look back to the law of Moses, remember it, but also anticipating what's coming. And of course, even though Elijah came to Jesus, it's also connected, Elijah's connected to John the Baptist as the one who came in the spirit and power of Elijah to prepare the way for Jesus to come. And friends, that's how this testament ends. And then for years they waited, remembering the past and looking forward to the future. Just kind of where we're at right now, right? We are remembering the past, not just the law of Moses, but we're remembering what Jesus did in the past, dying on the cross for us. We're remembering the spread of the gospel by the apostles throughout the world. And we're continuing to do that. But we're also anticipating the great day of the Lord when Jesus returns. So, very fitting end to the Old Testament that actually still speaks to us today. What are we doing in our lives today? Well, hopefully we're doing more than just complaining about the world, although the world is certainly wearing out around us. Hopefully we're doing more than just complaining about society, although society certainly has many of problems. Hopefully we're listening to what God said to us through Malachi. We're remembering the past, remembering God's law and how to live. We're remembering Jesus and what he did for us to die on the cross, to break down the barriers between us and God, to break down the barriers between us and other people, to deal with the problem of sin. And hopefully we're anticipating the great coming of the Lord, which will happen when he decides the time is right. Are the signs getting us closer? Of course. And the signs should get us excited, one step closer, one step closer. But we should still remember the past, and remember we have to live today and do our best today, living in anticipation of what is coming soon. So friends, I'm anticipating a great summer. I hope you are too. And I'm anticipating that even though this world is out of my control, it's out of our control, it's not out of God's control. He's got everything in his hand, and he's going to fix things eventually. Problems still arise, yes. Hard times come, and more will come. But God will see us through as we remember the past and what God has done, and we anticipate what he's going to do in the future. Take care, friends. I hope that you have a great rest of your week. And I do want to remind you, this is the only time of the year I say this, don't come to Piedmont Park for worship this coming Saturday. Because this week, actually today, we're starting camp meeting at the College View Church, which is just 2 miles south of us. And we have this camp meeting where people come from all over the states to enjoy great speakers, great seminars. Starts here on Wednesday, and it lasts all the way till Saturday night. So we go and we have worship there on Saturday morning. We will still have our Bible study time online at 9:30 on our YouTube channel, but nothing happening here in the building. So I encourage you to go and check out Camp Meeting starting tonight, running through Saturday evening, a great concert. Selah's going to be in concert Saturday afternoon. Wonderful preachers, wonderful speakers. You're going to enjoy it. And then the next week, come back here to Piedmont, okay? Friends, take care. Have a great day. God bless you.